Yo, this is Venus King Skid Abraham. Just trying to make a small video just to help my fellow Acura brothers and sisters out there with this issue if you're having it. This is my 2005 Acura TSX. And I started getting some issues with the VSA light after changing the brakes and the rotors. So, just for illustration purposes, I don't have the issue anymore, but let me show you, walk you through the process of what I did. Now, after changing the brakes and the rotors, this triangle came on. And when I started driving, the VSA light will come on next to it. Now that drives me nuts because I don't like to see lights like that on my dashboard. I like to things to be clean, and that bothered me. So I started looking up, different forums and videos on YouTube to fix this issue, and everyone was pointing to this device here. Everyone was pointing to this. They're saying that this needs to change, and that after it's changed, flush the system. So I went ahead and I purchased that. It wasn't that expensive because it was used. So I purchased it, but I still didn't get the chance to put it on. I'm a trucker, and I'm gone a lot, so I couldn't get to change that unit out. So I put my computer on it, and I spoke to Honda, and everyone was telling me that okay, well, it's a sensor issue. So I went ahead and purchased 4 ABS sensors from Rock Auto, and I changed them myself. So now I changed them. I cleared the code with my computer. It still stayed on. Still baffled as to what's going on. I know it's a sensor issue, but what sensor was it? So then I said, man, let me just start eliminating different things more things to figure out what's going on, because I don't want it to be something that's too expensive. So then I decided, you know what, let me just go ahead and have the brake lines just flush, just to make sure that is not the issue. So then I went to this company called Mavis Tires here in Riverview, Florida. Awesome customer service. You guys, anyone that's in this area that has issue with their cars, brakes, you need to get tires, whatever, these guys are awesome. The mechanic, Derek, this guy is a genius. This guy knows his stuff. Works on your car. Again, the customer service is awesome. So check Mavis Tires in Riverview, Florida. You would not be disappointed with their service. Now I went to Derek, and it didn't even take 2 hours. They called me back from my car, and the code was gone. He flushed the system. So I took the wifey for a drive down Clearwater, which is about an hour and a half from where I live. Drove down, no codes. Came back up, hour and a half, and boom, the light came back on. Driving me crazy again. So I called him, and I like, okay, this was done, but the light is still on. It came back on. So he told me to bring it back in. So I brought it back in, and right there in the parking lot, he came and he checked it out, and come to find out, the connection in the system was actually loose. This is what happens. Sometimes you get a little fault here. So all you have to do is really pull this out, clean it, and put it back in, and make sure that it's snug. Now, this is something he explained to me that happens a lot in the Acuras. So if you're having this problem, excuse me, if you're having this problem, before you go and you make expensive purchases or any type of purchases to get this problem rectified, check that connection under your hood. Make sure it's clean and make sure it's in there snug before you go and you buy anything, and flush the system and see if that works. Now, I'm just gonna press this button here, and as you can see, no triangle, no VSA light, and everything works. Now keep in mind, it's not gonna prevent the car from driving, so don't worry about that. You're still gonna drive fine. The performance is still gonna be good. But as far as the traction, it's not gonna be there because that VSA light is on. So that's what I did, and my problem is gone. I didn't have to really change anything. All I had to do was flush the system and reset the code, and I would have been fine. But I spent some money, but I'm putting this out there so anyone with this issue don't have to go through what I went through. So this is Venus Kingskid Abraham, out there trying my best to help my Acura brothers and sisters with this issue. So hit me up and tell me if this video was helpful. All right, you have a good one.